college.
I think that's a sneaky pickup at the midway point of his season. I know he's not technically a pickup because he was just out playing college.
Here's the Huck, first score of the season, number 11, Oscar Brown gets down the field. He starts that motor and rides.
Restart, just bad. Here's a deep look.
Thonis going to none other than Nate Juice Knutson, and he'll score. Great throw there from Thonis to Knutson for Steele's first goal of the game. Nice little dance there from the weather is getting to both sides.
Oh!
Nice D there from the shred. Diving D from number 31.
Most improved player, Matt Russnagel, and then coach of the year for Bryce Merrill. Great D there, bidding through.
Again, another stop from the shred at break chance point.
That was Watkins on the D.
And this is going to be a goal. This is 34.
Weinberg
once again. Fredrickson playing some good defense on the double team.
Yeah, I tell you.
LaRue trying to get his foot in the way. Go ahead, Kenny.
Oh, fabulous D.
That was Braden Eberhard, and the steal almost. Selfridge almost gets there. They huck down the field, and this is where Oregon can be dangerous. They will get there, and they're in for a goal. That's number 77, Jackson Hegley, off the huck. And we talked about this pregame, that this is where this is where the Steel can attack and win.
A couple weeks to see if it's like, yeah, this is like Chad's had some bigger assignments this year, and this is Will Selfridge over to Jordan Kerr,
Great
toes in that line.
Forehand, and he sends the arrow straight to his teammate, Jordan Kerr. Beautiful stuff, Selfridge to Kerr for the goal.
Joel, Oregon Steel's red zone conversion rate for the first quarter was not applicable. They had no red zone attempts.
Yeah, every goal they had was a huck, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. Nice throw. Speaking of hucks down the field, brought down by Jace Dunavile, and they will score. There's Jacob Miller's first goal as a new dad.
You know, McKay Jorgensen, he became a legend for me, the way he stood up to Ben Yacht in the New York game. This is a big shot from Jacob Miller.
Miller to Kerr to the end zone, and he'll bring it down. Great stuff.
Bio pops off, and then, last year they were trying to find, here's a big shot from Morgan.
Barham hucks it downfield to Nate Knutson. The Juice diving catch for the goal.
Shoulder in first, is that what I just saw?
And Juice tosses it to the crowd. Now the question is, do they toss it back? Because it was caught by the opposing team. But
the baseball tradition.
11-6 though off that catch.
A little bit of contact.
Rada tosses to the near side to Connor Stillwell. Stillwell hucks it downfield.
Big shot to
chasing, and here it goes. Number 3, David Barham with the catch, despite the double team, but he was able to split them and get downfield. Good sportsmanship from Barham, but he does combo for about 2 minutes as we've gone back and forth, trading turnovers. Here's a throw to the end zone. They get in. That's the goal. There's the bus celly from Will Selfridge, driving that bus all the way to Oscar Brown. My apologies. Brown looking for a quick strike as they have a chance for a break point. Hammer over the top. Yes, sir. Great throw. Great catch from the shred. Out of their backfield, but they're going to reset back to where they started. Good defense from the shred to start this half.
Big shot from Barham over to Stillwell. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's a goal.
And there it is. There's the huck. 67% huck, no doubt.
But what Oregon has going for them, here's another big shot.
Big shot downfield. Sprinting after it is 23, Archer Gordon. He's going to come down. And Shred will take over. 17-11, 9:27 and counting to play. Miller in the middle. Gets it to Russnagel. Russnagel looking downfield on the forehand. He sees Kerr. Who's got the height? Does he have the jump? He does. Roofs it for the goal. Kerr gets up and gets another one. And 18-11, Shred lead by 7.
Yeah, Hegley got caught up in the shoulder game.
It was a travel call, Kenny.
Yeah, he was already marching back. It may have been an off-disc foul, though, which would explain why he wasn't sure. Here's a big shot now. Knutson's going deep.
Knutson is going to sky. Great hops from Knutson, and he doesn't go to the ground. No problem. Kicks that disc. And a nice fish throw from Knutson.
Yeah, Sam Pugh with the defensive attempt, but, getting around shoulders like Knutsen's shoulders is not an easy task.
Knutsen's a big. Here comes Steele. That momentum was swinging in Steele's favor, but Shred shut that down. Let's see if Steele can get it back. Another huck downfield. Two players tracking.
Shred's starting to get wise to the strategy.
And they tip it out of bounds. Nice deep from the Shred. And if you're Shred, you want to stick to what's been working, mixing in those calculated plays. Here's Jorgensen with those hucks, and here's another calculated play into a huck. Snog with the catch. Great stuff from the Shred. 21-14 with 3:17, and Snog is going to tee it off from the back.
Yeah, Russ Noggle's not anybody you just want to get into a flat foot race with, that's for sure.
Kimball Pugh tries to get that layout D, but Steele brings it in, no problem. Here's an interception, and here they come. Shred defense.
Easy.
LaRue goes to the end zone for the goal. Good pass.
Froiby there.
LaRue to Froiby with the goal. 24. Now we have the double team, the triple team using that sideline, but nice work there to get out of the triple team by number 34, Kyle Weinberg.
Now big throw here into a lot of
And what a great opportunity, my goodness.
This is getting silly. What?
You had to see it to believe it. The double players on offense.
Oscar Brown somehow coming out with that disc. After what was
a few weeks ago, that should be a win there, but the rest of those games, nothing's guaranteed there. Especially with a Colorado team that is streaking, just like the Steele player tries to get the tip, and he does.
Wow.
And they're going to call it a goal from Steele.
Wow, what a catch on that.
And with some words afterwards between Shred and
Thonis there.
Thonis.
Atlanta, seemed like an early favorite. Atlanta had a tough schedule. Here's another deep shot now. Knutsen brings it in.
Comes down with it, tries with a quick throw, almost picks up his pivot foot. Munga tries to recover as he was playing defense against both Knutsen and Rueda, but Rueda comes down with the goal. Low fives, but they are tie it as they're 4 away.
If I'm Coach Bryce Merrill, I don't give a fig about the record because he
thinks about going deep, but resets.
I would not put it past Tony for 1 second. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's Knighton with a really gutsy. Now he's going to throw it deep. This one's going to float a little bit. Might be going out.
It's going to stay in bounds, but can they come down with it? They do. Good stuff. Froiby. Will we see the backflip? That looked like that disc was going out of bounds, but it floats just in.
Put somebody in a space where they can really show off what they've got. But I also think he's risen to the occasion in terms of leadership. Here's the big last throw. Knutsen is downfield. It's not. Yeah, he got. Oh, no, he jumped early.
So Knutsen will not come down with the final score. They hurt us, Kenny. We wanted Knutsen to get one more.
That was the pull play.
But he doesn't. Final score 31-19. Shred dismantle the Oregon Steel. Shred